Akashic means the fundamental and etheric substance of the universe. This etheric substance is thought to fill all space and to link all things together. Because this mystical substance connects everything to everything else, then a vast record of knowledge is built up, and it is into these Akashic records that we can supposedly tap. In the West, we call these records the Book of Life, a location where the full extent of our lives is recorded, awaiting our ascendancy to heaven. So let's think about this for a moment. The Akashic records are where all the information of the entire universe resides, and the word itself means the substance of the universe. So the substance of the universe holds the records of everything from all time. But what kind of person is capable of firstly discovering this point in the cycle, and secondly mastering it? Whoever it is, he or she must be dedicated, have a spiritual grounding, and have been through an extremely long training period. Shaman are a worldwide phenomenon, appearing in Asia, the Pacific, North and South America, Siberia, Russia, Scandinavia and Europe. There can be only 2 or 3 explanations for this worldwide existence. Either they were part of an ancient and universal system of knowledge and religion, or the very beliefs and methods are archetypal and held within each and every one of us. If the effect of entering the gateway to the other world is archetypal, as the evidence shows, then we would easily imagine that the phenomena could have erupted universally, worldwide, without outside influence. Added to this the emerging scientific fact that ESP could now be proven, then the archetype could simply be coming from the collective mind of these entangled and superconscious individuals. The aim of the shaman was to free his thoughts from his physical body. In the same way that Buddhists and Hindus try to achieve the same result, the shaman attempts to remove the obstacles or crush the chaotic serpent. He must call down the positive power of God from within the void, the solar divinity, the sun within. Just as the Spirit touched the Christian apostles and the flames licked above their heads, so too this powerful spirit comes upon the shaman and is called Gulmanek, which means illuminated or shining. The shaman literally becomes the shining one on earth. The Egyptian priest of the dead was the one who could contact the other world through magical incantations and would make the way or path easier for the soul of the deceased. In essence, the Egyptian priesthood was simply nothing more than an evolved shamanic brother. These similarities can be shown to be universal, and it is these methods found from the Americas to the Middle East which show that the shaman process was much more an archetypal phenomenon. In Greek mythology, one had to cross the river Styx to enter the underworld. The Styx was therefore the dark or void-like watery gateway. In order to cross this gateway, one would have to pay the ferryman. In this respect, the hidden language is telling us that we must pay or take one shaman in order to enter the gateway. The coin carried on into European usage right into the medieval period. Etymology helps us with tracking down the shaman of Europe. The sorcerer concept, used in more than association with the shaman, also gives rise to the Sanskrit term vidya, which means wisdom, knowledge, or science. The Vidya were possessors of knowledge and are often called Karen, which means to fly or move in the air like the shaman. They were often considered tricksters like the early shaman and later witches. In fact, this is the link, as Vidya is the root of Wicca or witch. There are further etymological links between the various cultures. In Ireland, the queen of the Otherworld was known as Babd, which means crow or demon. In Welsh, bod was a kite, also relating to flight. In Turco-Tartar, boga was a shaman. In Mongolian, bogda was holy. In Celtic, a bog woman was a sorceress or witch, and all relate to the modern bogeyman slang with which we still frighten our children. We also find that the Finnish word noita means witch, and originally it referred to the people who practice the technique known as lovi, which means trance or state of ecstasy. It also means hole, and is the term used for the void between heaven and earth, an obvious allusion to the in-between state or the hypnagogic. Often these experiences are psychotropic, with soft glowing lights and beautiful unearthly music. The luminosity is often overwhelming and remembered strongly, giving rise to the shining title. These experiences of the shaman, witch, drug taker or alien abductee are all rooted in the same mental process. The true differences are in the fact that only the shaman and witch are prepared, like the Egyptian priest who prepares the deceased. This enables the ascent or descent into the other world to be controlled and manipulated rather than confused and abstract, like that of the drug taker or alien abductee. This does not mean that the shaman does not take drugs to enter the trance, he certainly does, but it does mean that he controls the usage and is conscious of what he is doing. This is the controlled process, developed over thousands of years and held secret or sacred by millions of shaman over time. It is the complex result of an internal process, visualized and imaged as only man knows how. It is now time to take a look at science in relation to the journeys of the shaman. The Earth has subtle energy waves which some incorrectly call ley lines, and which the Chinese call feng shui or dragon paths. These forces are scientifically proven to exist, although much that is blatantly unscientific is claimed for them. When we alter the environment, we alter the balance of these paths, and in turn the subtle balance between the Earth and the universe. We are also beginning to understand the effects we are having, not only on the environment, but also on our own psyches. For example, some people suffer from seasonal affective disorder as a result of the lack of sunlight. Our ancestors have shown that they understood these subtleties. They placed clues for us to find. All of their rituals, their religions, cults, gods, demigods, all of their lives were linked to the cycles of the